Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss solid waste management. The collecting, treating, and disposal of solid material that is discarded because it has served its purpose or is no longer useful. Improper disposal of municipal solid waste can create unsanitary conditions, and this condition in turn can lead to pollution of the environment and outbreaks of vector-borne diseases, that is diseases spread by rodents and insects. The ox the tasks of solid waste management present complex technical challenges. They also pose a wide variety of administrative, economic, and social problems that must be managed and solved. It can be solved, surely. Early waste disposal in ancient cities, waste were thrown onto unpaved streets and roadways, where they were left to accumulate. It was not until 320 BC in Athens that the first known law forbidding this practice was established. At the time, a system for waste removal began to evolve in Greece and in the Greek-dominated cities of the eastern Mediterranean. In ancient Rome, properly owners were responsible for cleaning the street fronting their property. But nowadays it is changed. It's a great development day by day world also. So development in waste management. A technical approach to solid waste management began to develop in the later part of the 19th century. Water-tight garbage cans were first introduced in the United States, and sturdier vehicles were used to collect the transport wastage. Solid waste characteristics, composition and properties. The sources of solid waste include residential, commercial, institutional and industrial activities, capital, types of wastage that cause immediate danger to exposed individual or environment are classified as hazards. These are discussed in the article Hazardous Waste Management. All non-hazardous solid waste from a community that require collection and transport to processing or disposal site is called refuse or municipal solid waste, that is MSW. Refuse includes garbage and rubbish. Garbage is mostly decomposable food waste. Rubbish is mostly dry materials such as glass, paper, cloth, or wood, whichever used by the house from the house of the local area. Garbage is highly putrescible or decomposable, whereas rubbish is not. Construction of demolition waste is significant component of total solid waste quantities. It is not considered by the part of the MSW municipal solid waste stream. Another type of solid waste electronic waste or e-waste, which include discarded computer equipment, television, a variety of electronic devices. Solid waste characteristics vary considerably among communities and nations also. Generation and storage. Rates of solid waste generation vary widely. In the United States, for example, municipal repos is generated at an average rate of approximately 2 kg, 4.5 pounds per person per day. Japan generates of this amount. In some developing countries, the India is the rate is very high. Most community require household refuse to the stored in the durable. Solid waste collection. Collecting the transporting solid waste is the vital right nowadays. Proper solid waste collection is important for the protection of public health, safety and environment quality. It is a labor intensive activity accounting for approximately three quarters of the total cost of the solid waste management. Solid waste management. It is more economical for private companies to do the work under contract to the municipality for private collectors by rapid individual homeowners. Transfer station. In the final destination of the refuse is not near the community in which it is generated. One or more transfer stations may be necessary. A transfer station is central facility where refuse from many collection vehicles is combined into a larger vehicle, such as a tractor, trailer unit, open top trailers, etc. Solid waste treatment and disposal. Once collected, municipal solid waste may be treated in order to reduce the total volume and weight of material that requires final disposal. Treatment changes the form of the waste and makes it easier to handle. It can also serve to recover certain materials as well as heat energy for recycling reuse. This one of the part is incineration. Incineration is furnace operation. Burning is very effective method of reducing the volume and weight of solid waste, though it is a source of greenhouse gas emissions. In modern incinerators, the waste is burned inside a properly designed furnace. Again, I am saying in this modern incinerator, the waste is burned inside properly designed furnace under very carefully controlled condition. The combustible portion of the waste combines with oxygen, releasing mostly carbon dioxide, water vapor and heat. Incineration can reduce the volume of uncompacted waste by more than 90%, leaving an insert residue of ash, glass, metal, other solid material called bitumen. Municipal solid waste incinerators are designed to receive and burn a continuous supply of refuse. A deep refuse storage pit or tipping area provides enough space for about 1 day of waste storage. The refuse is lifted from the pit by the crane with a bucket or grapple device. It is then deposited into a hopper and chute above the furnace and released onto a charging gate obstacle. Nowadays, it is more effective way and it is more useful day by day in the all municipal area. We can see combustion in a furnace occurs in two stages: primary, secondary. In primary combustion, moisture is driven off, and the secondary conduction provided oxygen. Both primary air must be in primary and secondary combustion, air must be thoroughly mixed with the burning refuse. Air is supplied from the opening vent and the generator. This is the energy recovery. The value of the energy recovery is also in the waste to energy plants operates as the either mass of the burn of the use. Waste to energy system is the mass. Composting is another way of the waste management, sorting and shredding the decomposable materials in refuse as isolated from glass material, ionic material through digesting and processing. Pulverized waste is ready for composting either by the open of window sanitary landfill. Land disposal is most common management strategy for municipal solid waste. Refuse can be safely deposited in sanitary landfill disposal site that is carefully selected, designed, constructed and operated to protect environment and public health. One of the most important factors related to landfilling is that bird waste never comes in contact with surface water in groundwater. Constructing the landfills, controlling by the products, importance of in waste management. In communities where appropriate cities are available, sanitary landfills usually provided the most economical refuse disposal of non-recyclable refuse. However, it is becoming increasingly difficult to find sites that offer adequate capacity. Environmental recycling always used to three are process, that is reuse, recycle, product, using the recycled products. Always use biodegradable product that will help the environment as well as. Thank you.